This past week, I finished another eye-opening book. It's called Sacred Conviction, The South's Stand for Biblical Authority. Overall, this was an excellent read. The author did a great job at explaining really the nuanced, complicated layers of the theological differences between North and South in the 19th century. He basically outlines a lesser talked about cause of the war, which were really these theological differences. These divergent views were not solely over the issue of slavery. It was actually on government itself and government's role. By the 1830s, the North had been polluted by ideas such as Unitarianism, Transcendentalism, Universalism, Perfectionism, all the isms, all of which prioritized human moral authority over biblical authority, which was really, prior to this, the ultimate source of truth. It was truth that established our constitutional republic. These ideologies in the North were what created men like John Brown, the radical abolitionist who went on a terroristic raid and killed 11 people to try to create a slave uprising. Most people only know the radical abolitionist perspective of John Brown, but here are a few facts. He murdered 11 innocent people, none of which were slave owners, one of which was a free black man working at the railroad in Harper's Ferry. But moreover, what outraged Southerners at this time were the men that were serving with Brown were shielded from prosecution by 2 northern state elected governors. And he was funded, him and his men were funded by 6 prominent northern abolitionists. So at the time, Southerners were outraged at these ideologies and what these ideologies had produced. Now, concerning the issue of slavery, which was one of the theological debates at that time, what you really need to understand is that most Americans today have been educated on slavery through the lens of modern academia and Hollywood's portrayal, many of which have taken their sources from the radical abolitionists back then, like William Lloyd Garrison, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and many of the radical abolitionist newspapers at the time. If you're a genuine student of history, you don't just need to know that side of history, but you need to know the Southern perspective as well. And so that's why I would recommend this book, Sacred Conviction, because it is a good outline of not only the lesser known talked about cause of the war, which was theological, but it gives you a good perspective on the Southern side. You can get that book this week on ConfederateShop.com, and I've got a couple new products for you, one of which I'm wearing. This is my brand new Southern Patriot Lee shirt, and it's got a beautiful portrait of Robert E. Lee, our hero, and it says Southern Patriot, American Hero. Down at the bottom, it's a single print shirt. It's a fitted black, all cotton shirt, very comfortable, so you can get that this week on ConfederateShop.com. I've also got a couple new flags. You can pick up my coffee this week as well. I still have some left. I sold about 50% of what I got in last week, so I still have some in stock. It's a great blend, medium roast Guatemalan, very premium coffee, so get some of this before supplies run out. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my work here on ConfederateShop.com, the YouTube channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day.